All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Hamayan from the Richmond camp here in Virginia. Wanted to present another lesson. Excuse me. That's a lot. But first and foremost, I want to acknowledge my power and give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Next, double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone who teach 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to the hopeful elect, to the Archim who continue to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom. Also want to acknowledge my Richmond brothers, the elder Karab and the elder Mattathiah, the brother Ra, for them continue to teach this ministry, this truth, and bring it forth. Wanted to present a lesson today, and I titled it "Love Not This World." And so wanted to bring out a few scriptures that would support the lesson. And I wanted to start off with the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15 through 17. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15 through 17 in the KJV. It says, verse 15, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Verse 16 says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of this world." Verse 17 says in the KJV, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever." This would be 1 John chapter 2, verse 15 in the NLT. It says, "Do not love this world, nor the things it offers you. For when you love the world, you do not have the love of the Father in you." Verse 16 in the NLT of 1 John chapter 2 says, "For the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure, a craving for everything we see, and pride in our achievements and possessions. These are not from the Father, but are from this world." Verse 17 of the NLT says, "And this world is fading away, along with everything that people crave. But anyone who does what pleases Yahweh will live forever." And again, just looking at the scriptures here, loving this world does not have any benefits, and, for example, you're trying to attain riches through working 2 jobs or maybe 3 jobs, to get rich in that labor, and it's not going to have no lasting benefit, as if you were actually, putting your efforts into acknowledging your power, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and also, trying to attain riches through playing the lottery and or perhaps even doing illegal measures as identity theft, doesn't benefit you to put your energy into this world. In your possessions and things you attain, the cars you buy, your degrees you get, none of these things are of worldly status, status, and so it goes against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and again, this world is fading away, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is systematically, bringing down this economy. So it doesn't pay any dividends to continue to invest in this world, but rather invest in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Want to also look at the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 4. It's the book of James, chapter 4, verse 4 in the KJV. It says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God, with Yahweh, Salaki, with Yahweh. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. The book of James chapter 4, verse 4 in the NLT says, you adulterers do not realize that friendship with this world makes you an enemy of Yahweh. I say it again, if you want to be a friend of the world, you make yourself an enemy of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. And again, examples of that would be, investing in this world, voting for change, voting for these corrupt politicians who just continue to oppress your living status, continue to make things hard on you. Also, being involved in various parties. Could be parties like, similar to Epstein, where there's, you go to a party, there's women half naked, there's a lot of drugs being passed around, there's moles in the crowd, and women on women, men on men doing, vile acts. So again, you don't want to make this world your friend. Rather, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, and trusting and believing in his ways and his and how he's going to better your life versus this world. I want to also look into the book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. It's the book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 2 in the KJV says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. This is the book of Romans chapter 12, verse 2 in the NLT. It says, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know Yahweh's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. And again, not being conformed to this world, but being transformed through the renewing of your mind, not allowing yourself to following this world and where it's heading to, even with the technology that's taking place, investing into the system of technology, the games, these new game concepts that you put on your head that can manipulate your mind. Also, the current MOTB that's out there, the micro C hip, that they want to place into you, not to be following these celebrities and certain people in government who are trying to persuade you to partake in these events and try to actually cause destruction to you, basically. So not following, the customs of this world, celebration of holidays, be it Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, the renewing of your mind through Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai will help you overcome your old man, your old thinking. I want to also get a definition for loving this world. It says, loving this world is a biblical content, and setting one's affection on the present fallen world system, prioritizing material possessions, sensual pleasures, and pride over devotion to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It is a form of idolatry involving excessive attachment to earthly treasures and human approval. And that's right, being attached to your achievements, being attached to things you've accomplished, will be your downfall. So again, these are some of the things that, through the renewing of your mind and through your your partnership with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, your investment with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you'll be able to overcome these things for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Shalom.